The four that they sent you?
Yeah, so the
Okay.
the previous ones. All right, so we're gonna go and see
I
a
you,
list.
you got to share your screen.
Oh shoot. Okay, let me share the screen. How about now?
Yeah. All right. Now I see it.
Okay, cool. All right, so I got this email, and I get it every month. Typically, Christia or somebody in Lisa's group, and it says, "Hello, Walter. See attached project billing. Remove work orders that specify do not process." So that is gonna be like those other ones that we did, where we remove the billing completely
Okay.
and we set them back to TC. But then there's some where I have to change the chart field myself because they already changed it manually on their end.
Oh.
So I just got to change it in plan on so that they match what they have, but um, leave them at what do you call admin completed. So I'll show you how I do
Okay.
that. So let's open up
Okay.
this list, and usually it's a handful, maybe a dozen or 15. As you can see, this month we have a few more. So all these work orders, they're saying to process to this. So I have to go in there and change the billing allocation to match this billing allocation here for each one of these orders.
Hold on, let me close the door. Hold on.
Oh yeah, sure.
Kids are playing Fortnite in the other room.
Okay. So yeah,
Hold on.
so I have to change the billing allocation to this orders. It says process to this. Now, if you scroll down, these are all processed to this. So these are hard because that means I have to reopen the work order, delete the transactions, enter a new billing allocation, process the order again, and close the order.
Yikes. So
Yeah,
do you do
each
these
one
like
of
one
these.
by one?
One by one. Now, these ones have
Oh.
the same billing allocation values. So I just copy the BA number for that I create, and I
Oh.
process it with that BA number.
Gotcha.
Like
Okay.
this one's match, so I can just create one BA for those two. I can create one BA for all of those.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
still got to process each one. I just won't be entering a bunch of BAs all the time.
Got it.
So this one also process to that, process to that. Okay, so it looks like this month I did not get, so far, I did not get any that need to just be set back to tech completed. Um, or sometimes they just say, yeah, just set it back to tech completed and remove the billing, and somebody's gonna have to figure those out. So in the email, if you see, uh, let's see, remove the work order, specify do not process, and set to technical completed, change the chart field noted on work orders. So if it says do not process, those I need to put back to tech completed. Those all say process, 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 process. So all of them just need a
Okay.
change.
Okay.
There's
Yeah,
none
I
of
see
them.
how.
Yeah, some of them, there's nothing that says do not process, so I don't need to reopen something and leave it open. I need to basically just change the billing allocation for all of these.
Got
So
it. Yeah, I see.
yeah, so I'm gonna go to that one, and I'm gonna change it to this billing allocation that you see here. So let's start with that one, and code. So what I do first is I set it back to at least supervisor approved, because that way it will let me delete the billing allocation that is in here.
Got it.
So I can delete that billing allocation, I can go to the work order and delete the transactions. So all those
Oof, that's a lot.
transactions, yeah, so they all have the wrong. See how the billing allocation that they want
Yeah, it's different.
is different, right? They have this billing allocation, but this is the one
Yeah.
that they put in there. So it's completely different.
Oh
So
man.
yeah, so so I'm gonna delete those, and I'm gonna put a new billing allocation on this guy. Add billing allocation, or yeah, create. Let's see. Update billing allocation. We're gonna create a brand new one. This is why I'm glad they fixed the. I'm glad they fixed this search ahead, because otherwise it would be a pain to search for each one of these things. But right now I can just select it right here. GF 487, apartment ID 00712, and they want a project 03222 SS055. Okay, so I'm gonna say okay, update. It generates a billing allocation that I'm gonna copy, and I'll just put it here so I remember that that's the one for that particular. So I'm gonna reuse that one on these three here. So I have that billing allocation. So now what I need to do is I need to say create billing lines. I need to go back to here, refresh, and set all of these ones to validate it.
Yeah.
I know. So it's like processing everything again. It's just so that it matches what
Yeah.
they put in manually in
Right, right.
the system. So I do that, and then I send them to financial system. So this is what I'm saying. It takes at least a whole day to process month end, from the beginning to finally fixing everything. This is
Mm, yeah.
at least one day a month to process everything.
So normally after you first do the first part of the month end, you send Lisa all the files that she needs.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it takes about a day for them to go through that and then respond with uh the stuff that needs to be fixed.
Yep.
Or
Yep.
okay,
Yep. Takes them 1 to 3 days to discover all the errors.
okay.
Then, so now that they're sent to financial system, I can close the work order. Right. So let me refresh that work order, and I'm going to just service response approved, admin completed. So now it matches what Lisa
Okay.
wants, what they put into their system. And it could be for any reason that they changed this billing allocation, a project change or whatever. This is what's the valid billing allocation now. So now that I copy this billing allocation, it's gonna make it a little bit easier for me. So I just go
Mm-hmm.
to this other work order, which is dot 60. I just put it back to service response. Supervisor approved. Oh, I gotta save it. Put in that new billing allocation that I copy from here. I need to go here and delete the transactions for .60. Looks like there's only three. Go back over here and create billing lines. Created three of them. Change them to validated, then change them to sent to financial.
Send to financial system.
Yeah. So that's that's what I got to do with all those things.
So let's do this whole process again next month, and then the month after that, what if you look over my shoulder and I do it?
Yeah, sure, sure. So service response approved, admin completed. So this order, I admin completed. The the transactions were sent to financial system. So what's the next one then? I just like to put an X on the ones that I finished. So the next
Okay.
one is dot 62. And so I'm not going to go through all of these ones with you while I'm recording, unless you want to see a few more. But
No, let's keep the video short,
yeah,
but
okay.
they're all the same, right?
They're all the same, yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
so you go to 62 and you know, just one more, and then
Bring it
we'll
back.
stop it. Yeah, bring it back to at least. You have to bring it back to at
Super.
least supervisor approved, so they can let you enter a new billing allocation.
You delete that guy.
Yeah, and
Save.
put the other one that
You, you don't save before you paste?
I did. Yeah,
Oh,
it had
okay.
already saved, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go here to 62. Delete the old transactions from there. You can even do it right here. You can create billing lines right here. You don't have to go back to the front.
No.
Yeah, it saves you a tiny bit of a step.
Yeah, that
Validated.
that does save us.
Yeah, I mean,
I
instead of
mean,
coming all the way here. So now you just refresh this one because you touched it in the back end, and then you can just, close it all the
close it
way.
out. Yeah, I like that step better.
Yeah, yeah, there's only a few things you can do up here, though. I wish that all those menus that are here would be here also, because then you can do so much
Yeah.
more. But then instead of going back and forth, I'll work on seeing if I can put some of the menus from here over here, because there is a way to do it. There is a way to put menus over here. But anyways, so that's what it is. I'll have to go through all of these. Right, I have to create billing allocations for this ones, and then another one for this ones, and so on and so on. They're all different too, so it's not like I can reuse the same one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, but that's it. Just this is the second step to matching whatever they enter manually into CMS. They want me to match it in Planon also.
Got it.
So in case there's an audit or something, we will be matching numbers. Then I just sent an email saying this is done. Esther will see that she doesn't really have to do anything because everything has already been fixed manually here on this end. That's it.
Okay.
Cool.